Tim, you are now about 35 balls away from going onto the golf course. You're physically warmed up, we've stretched out all of those key areas, and the warm-up that we're going to do here is really just to go through like a range of the different clubs that you're going to use. So we've got, starting off with a wedge, 7 irons, some long irons, a rescue, the driver, and then cool it back down again. And you have to find the way that warms you up the best. So what I want you to do, take those first 5 with the wedge there, okay? And now just a little shot, like a 10-yard shot, and then try to play each ball a little bit longer than the last one until you build up to sort of that full wedge feeling. This isn't a place to become really technical. We're not practicing our golf swing here. We're practicing ready for the different shots that we're going to have out on the golf course. Good. The sort of the rhythm and the feeling of your body moving starts to get refreshed, starts to warm up. You find the ball. If you have a couple of bad shots, just put a couple of balls down on a tee, make it a little bit easier for you to find that confidence. Okay, so now we're going to just have 5 with that 7 iron. Maybe even on the last 3, almost do it as if you're out on the golf course, like try to line yourself up at your target, try to make it sort of more conscious of the shots that you're going to need once you get out there. So when you're this close to teeing off, you need to stay focused on pace, rhythm, find the sequence. You're working on your timing, you're developing the skills that you've got. You're not going to make a dramatic improvement in between now and that first shot. So the next 3 shots, just take the longest iron that you have in your bag. In your case, Tim, it's a 4 iron. So 3 of those 4 irons, try to keep that same pace. Don't let the longer club disturb your rhythm. You're not trying to hit it as hard as you can, you're trying to hit it as well as you can. Okay, not such a sweet one there. Let's have a couple of these rescue here. So again, they're most lofted wood that you've got in your bag. Again, if it feels a bit funny, you're struggling to get your ball striking going, don't be afraid just to put it on a little low tee, give yourself a little bit of confidence. Remember, this is your warm-up, getting ready for that golf course. So that sort of slowly works you through, hitting a few wedges, a few 7 irons, your longest iron, your most lofted club with a wood there, rescue in our case. Now, a couple of drivers. We've got 5 drivers for you to hit, okay? So again, try to sort of make a fairway in your mind of what you're going to be aiming at. Very important, you know, we're not practicing golf now. We're trying to get really target specific, hit those shots at the target, give yourself the confidence to take that out onto the golf course. Yeah, really good. Okay, so now we're starting to cool down, so we're just going to have a couple again with that rescue club. Again, really target specific, zoning into that target. Not your best there, but just keep yourself stuck in your routine. So a couple of 4 irons there, again, just cooling down. Again, target specific. A couple of practice swings maybe just to loosen yourself up there again. Good, and again. That's it. Yeah, that's your best there. So a couple of those 4 irons, they were really good there. Now we'll just go through, again, just loosening down now, a few 7 irons. So 5 little 7 irons. Find a target in your head. So it's very difficult to sort of keep your focus, but that's what's required on the golf course. You know, we've just designed a little 35 ball drill here, and you can create your own that really suits you and suits your warm-up. If you've got one particular problem club, you either might want to practice it a bit more or avoid it altogether. You have to find the way that peaks you ready for that golf course. Okay, one more little 7-iron. Okay, now just wind down with a few little wedges. So just as you made those wedges at the beginning shorter and then longer, make them now a full one all the way back down to just a little chip shot. So the key thing of the warm-up is really to be able to go through the clubs that you're going to need. Obviously the different lengths, you're starting with a wedge, trying to develop that timing in the field, then the 7-iron, then your longest iron, the most lofted wood you have, the key club of the day is the driver, and then start to do the opposite, start to smooth it down again. So you start to get sort of up to the top of the driver, back down into your wedges. You can see from these little shots here, you've calmed down, you haven't got the pace of the driver in your head, you've got the pace of the wedge in your head. So I think in that situation, that's 35 balls. The smart thing now may be a little bit of pitching, some bunkers if you fancy it, a little bit of putting, and then you are ready for the golf course. You've done everything you're supposed to do to prepare yourself for that first shot, and in your case, Tim, hopefully have a great day out on the golf course.